How does it feel?
It feels amazing. A Little Romance was amazing today. She just had a weekend of personal bests, and I couldn't be more proud of everything that she's accomplished.
Yeah, and you said you couldn't believe it.
Well, this was her first CCI3 star, and honestly, when I came into the weekend, I mean, you always want to have your best dressage score and jump clear show jumping. And of course, you always want to go double clear at CCI3 stars, but normally it takes a couple of times to get a horse to go double clear at a CCI3 star. And Blue Eyes just made it feel incredibly easy. The goal was just to get her experience, get her through her first CCI3 star, have a really solid performance that that we could move forward with. And she has honestly blown me away this weekend. I couldn't be happier with her. Yeah, so when we came out of the show jump ring, I mean, I was just so happy with her. She jumped amazing. She had one rail, but it was definitely my fault. And she just gave me everything she had. And then when we found out we won, I called her owners immediately, Don and Anita Leashide, and we were all crying on the phone together. It was an incredible moment.
And talk about the breeding aspect, because the owners actually bred the horse.
Yeah, so Don and Anita, it's actually, Blue Eyes' mom is their daughter's old eventing horse, and they bred her to a fine romance. And so they bred her and foaled Blue Eyes on their farm in Woodsley, Ontario. And here she is just winning her first 3-star on Canadian soil.
So it's a Canadian sport.
It's a Canadian bred horse winning in Canada. It's amazing. Yes, it's her first CCI 3-star.
So that's pretty exciting.
It's amazing.
Bromont hasn't been like your luckiest show. You feel like now you've kind of broken the jinx.
Oh, you know what? I love coming to Bromont. It is a beautiful venue. We are so lucky to have this event in our backyard. It's incredible. We've all got our fingers crossed for the WEGs, that hopefully we can bring it home to Canada. And yeah, every time I come here, I love it. I definitely have not had the best luck at this event in the past, but definitely this weekend it was an amazing weekend for A Little Romance.
For the WEGs or not?
You know what? She's declared for the WEGs, and she's certainly now qualified for the WEGs. She would be very green to take to the WEGs. But I mean, I would definitely be looking forward to doing Rolex with her next spring. So we'll see where it goes from here.
So you would...
You know what? We need to measure her, because in her passport it says that she's 16 hands. But I'll tell you what, when we get her next to 16 hand horses, she looks maybe more like 15-1 or 15-2. So we need to measure her and get a firm handle on her height. She has a huge heart, and she's one of those horses that will never quit. Like, she loves running. She loves her job, and she's got, I mean, she just has that feel for 3-day eventing. Yeah, she's a sweet horse, like one of the sweetest horses in the barn. And she's very affectionate. She loves being at the horse shows. Yeah, we're just really lucky to have her in our barn.
You were saying that you told her that you were going to win.
Yeah, so this morning I said, come on, Blue Eyes, you're a Canadian-born girl. Let's win this on Canadian soil. And she always does this thing where she looks off into the distance and then she nods her head. When she sees something, like, she'll look off and then nod. And that's what she did this morning, and it was just hilarious when she did it, and now here we are, and she just won her first 3-star. You know what? I definitely had a feeling this weekend that it was going to be a really good weekend for her. And certainly after her dressage test, I was, extremely happy with her. And then after she jumped into the water at fence 4 so well, I thought, wow, this horse is really on her game this weekend. And she's normally so consistent in show jumping. So yeah, I had a great feeling about her at this event this weekend. One word. Probably, I would say incredible. It's just incredible.
To win.
Yeah, to win on A Little Romance. It was amazing. Yeah. Well, now I'm going to go over to the Land Rover and Jaguar tent, because my husband called and said, I hear we just won a Jag for a year. And I said, I don't think so, but I'll double check.
Missing?
If there's a car missing, don't come to my place.